Hello everyone. So welcome to our final live stream kitten cam for this summer. Hello sweetie. We've got this very inquisitive bunch. 4 out of 5 of this litter are here with us, now graduated up to the homing wing. They've done their kitten socialisation with us. If you've been following us on Kitten Cam on Facebook and Instagram this summer, you may recognise them. We've got Lucien, Luciano, Leigh and Lindy. So this one's Leigh. She's got a cracking moustache for a girl. And this one's Luciano, with his back to us, playing with a straw. It's Lindy going for the straw now. She's got some cracking eyebrows. And Lucien having a little head stroke here with Helen. Lovely grey markings. So these guys are now about 10 weeks old. So hence why they're in our homing wing. They have been moved up from maternity. They have graduated, top of the class. You having a little sniff? And they've all just been scoffing down some lunch, so they might be on the post-lunch come down. It'll be time for a snooze soon. Sweetie. Yeah, so they're in the homing wing. All 4 of these guys are actually reserved already. So sorry, none of them are available for homing. They're all got their homes ready to go to. And you can see actually in their pen they've got a couple of toys, blankets, lots of bits to play with. But one of the things that we do when we rehome cats and kittens is we send them home with a few bits from their pen. So whether that's a blanket, whether that's a toy, something with their scent on, and that'll be really important for these guys. You look so sleepy, sweetie. You look so sleepy, yes. Oh look, making perfect use of the hide and sleep. Is it time to snooze? Yeah, so it's really important that we make the transition from, these guys have been at Cats Protection pretty much all their lives, so having a little sniff. So yeah, we do everything we can to kind of help that transition to their new homes. So that includes things like sending blankets home with them, because that's the scent of their litter mates and of their time here at Cats Protection. We can also, if you're looking to rehome and you come to see your potential future cat and you decide that they're perfect for you and they're going to go home with you, you can leave a little toy or a blanket in their pen with them while you're sorting all your paperwork out and getting all your bits together at home for a couple of days, and then we will send that back home with you. So it means they've got a chance to get used to your scent as well. Helen needs that ID card to get in the building. It's all very interesting, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, so as we said, this is the last of our Kitten Cam socialisation sessions. As these guys have graduated up to homing, we've got fewer and fewer kittens down on our maternity wing. Kitten season's almost over. Kittens are born kind of all year round, but mostly in the summer. That's when it's most common. These guys are big fans of you, Helen. Helen's got the boys. The boys are all over Helen. Oh, and little Leigh. Is that usual, Helen? The boys all over you? Goodness. Oh, look. But as you can see, the socialisation must have really worked for these guys. They are relaxed and confident, and as you can see, Ali's having a little groom here. We've got absolute nutter at the back here playing with the blanket and toys. But this is exactly what you want to see. So it's really important if you're looking to, adopt or buy a kitten from anywhere. These are the sorts of behaviours you want to, you want to see. You want to see kittens with mum. You want to know that mum's healthy and happy and not being used, to constantly breed kittens, because that's not ideal at all. You want to see them inquisitive, you want to see them be handled. These guys are used to grooming. They love playing with straws. Another thing to note is that their eyes are nice and clear. And if you are looking to get a kitten, we have actually got a kitten checklist on our website at www.cats.org.uk. It's got loads of information of what to look for when you're looking at getting a kitten, from their size, as we said, seeing them with mum, questions to ask before you go and see them, questions to ask when you're there, things to ask to see, make sure that they've had flea and worm treatment before you take them home, ask about vaccinations. And you might be able to see on little Leigh here, while she's having some food, that she's got a little bald patch. And that's from where she's been neutered. Hey, very inquisitive little boy here. Yeah, so this is a teeny tiny little patch and a teeny tiny little scar from being neutered. So we recommend neutering from 4 or 5 months of age. Cats can get pregnant really, really early on, and you don't want them getting pregnant when they're still a kitten themselves. It's not good for them, and it's not good for their kittens either. So neuter really early, and we've just been live on Facebook as well, and we had a question on there about how early to neuter. These kittens are only 10 weeks and they've actually been neutered already, but that's standard for us at Cats Protection, so we like to make sure that all our cats are neutered before they go home. And actually there's no issue with doing that at all. It's just up to the vet who's actually doing the operations. But most of the time you find that the younger a kitten is neutered, the quicker they recover. We've got Natalie asking, are they available for adoption? I'm in love with the beautiful grey one who loves the camera. What this one? Unfortunately, they are all reserved. We do have a few other kittens still in maternity who will probably be looking for homes quite soon. And depending on where you are in the UK, there may well be cats and kittens available in your area. So you can go onto our website, www.cats.org.uk, and at the top of the page you'll see there's a section called Adopt a Cat. And you can go on there, and we've got a page called Find a Cat where you put your postcode in and you will literally be able to see all the cats and kittens looking for a home. Oh, you're having a little groom, Helen. Now you can see the difference between Helen playing with the toy and what she was doing with her hands, where her hands were very still and she was just letting the kitten do the work and do the exploring and the licking and the sniffing. And then when it comes to the toy, you can be much more energetic and wiggle it around. But if you start wiggling your hands around in this fashion, they will go for it. And when they're a bit bigger, that's not what you want at all. Little Lindy with her spotty nose. She's like, I'm knackered, but I'm still really intrigued by the straw.
It's the straws.
Yeah. Absolutely amazing as well. I mean, this is the last week of our kitten cam, and occasionally when we've gone live on Facebook and Instagram, we've added the donate feature to some of our live streams, and we've been blown away by the really kind donations from everyone. Even just a couple of pounds, it goes such a long way here, and especially with costs rising, of everything from kind of heating and everything in centres like this to the cat food. We're really, really grateful for any donations we get, and particularly I can see there's some donations coming in on this stream as well, which is amazing. And we're even more grateful because we know how much everyone's struggling at the moment. So just a note to say that if you do have a cat and you do feel like you're struggling with the cost of everything, we've got a web page. If you go to our website and type in the search bar cost of living. We've got a webpage that has loads of helpful information on there. Everything from the neutering financial assistance that we provide, to information on food banks, information about DIY projects that you can do, and the fact that you don't have to buy the most expensive resources for your cat. Cardboard boxes are great, and we've even got videos and things about how to make your own scratching post. And there's information on there about food and how to make sure you don't have to buy the most expensive brands of food for your cats or kittens. As long as it's a complete food and it's appropriate for their age, that's all you need. Oh, Gisela saying she gives regularly every month to Cats Protection. That is so lovely, thank you. It's so appreciated. Because it does mean that we can look after more and more cats. We've got really long waiting lists in some areas at the moment. We've got cats that are waiting to come into our care, but rehoming's taking a little bit longer than normal. Probably in part due to the cost of living, and people are being a bit more cautious about whether they can afford pets, which is totally the sensible thing to be doing, because you don't want to take them on if you can't afford the cost of food and regular health checks and insurance, etc. But we are seeing in some cases rehoming slowing down, and some branches and centres have got long waiting lists of cats to come into their care. So every little helps. It means that we can build more foster pens in our fosterers' gardens, and we can free up some pen space and get more cat resources and do more local advertising to get these cats rehomed. All sorts of uses for the funds that we get from donations, so we are super grateful. I'll just give you a little quick tour of our homing wing here in case you haven't seen. So we're at the National Cat Adoption Centre in Sussex. So this is just one of the wings that we've got here in the adoption centre, and all of the cats have a pen like this, which has got their hide and sleep in it, which they can hide underneath, they can snuggle on top. Usually has their food bowls in it. As you can see, these guys have got plenty of food here for all 4 of them. And then they've got a little cat flap, so they can go out the back. And out the back, there's some shelving they can climb on, there's litter trays, there's their water, lots more toys, a little bit more space to roam around. And all the pens here have them. You can tell it's post lunchtime as well, because if I do a quick sweep, we've got snoozing cat. And I think you guys are about ready for your snooze as well, aren't you? So we just want to say a massive thank you to anyone that's joined us for Kitten Cam this summer. Whether you've commented, asked us questions, you've donated to us, you've shared one of our streams. It all helps us get the word out, help more cats, answer people's questions and educate people about great cat welfare. Oh, this is lovely, my little groom. And yeah, we really appreciate it. So it's a goodbye from us and this lovely litter of Leigh, Lindy, Lucien and Luciano. These guys will be off to their new home very soon. Oh, you're having a lovely cuddle there. Say bye. And thank you so much for joining us. And we'll be live again soon.